Hey Kotaku viewers, this is Patricia Hernandez, and I am joined by
Frank Deserto. How you guys doing?
So we're doing something a tiny bit different today. We're doing a vintage game stream, and today Frank is showing us one of his most favorite games. So tell me what this is about, Frank.
All right, so this is The Guardian Legend. It came out in 1988, rather, on the NES. So I remember playing this as a kid. I rented it from the video store, and it blew my mind. It was made by Compile.
Wait a minute, are you like a girl who is also a fighter jet?
Oh yeah. The concept is it's multi-genre. So it looks right now from the title screen a lot of what we're seeing that it's like a shoot 'em up, you know. And what we're going to eventually be doing is once we get past the first stage, you're going to be able to walk around and explore. It's a lot like Metroid. It has an overhead view, sort of like Zelda. So it combines a lot of, pretty much three of the best things that the NES did all into one game. And that's why it really works for me, because it's like, you know, feel like doing a shoot 'em up, great. But you don't have to, it doesn't get too repetitive. It's always mixing things around.
Right.
So, it was made by Compile, and who made quite a few games. Not a lot of them made them here, but another one called Gun Knack was very similar to this.
Are they a Japanese company?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. So that's the game. It's going to be very multi-genre. Right now we're not playing. This is the title screen only. So Patricia's seeing what could be. There's lots going on.
Maybe we'll get that far. So Frank has played this before. I've never played it. He wants me to try it, even though I feel like I'm not very good at shoot 'em ups. But I feel like if I get a couple of game overs, then Frank is going to take over and show us how it's done.
Yeah. So let's see what happens here.
So this is one of those games where you could input a password and then just suddenly go to a later level, right?
So I could always look up passwords if you want to show more people.
Oh no, I was just, you don't see that anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not really a thing as much. So when you start this off, you're kind of going at like hyperdrive speed. You can shoot, obviously, and I kind of like how the shooting almost feels like it's going in tune with the music.
Yeah, someone beat matched those blasters.
Huh. Oh god. So what are these things? Are they asteroids?
They look like crystals to me, but you have some crystals flying at you. You have a ship that will give you power-ups. Those wheels we determined you cannot do anything about, so don't even try it. They're just
they look
obstacles.
like energy or something.
Yeah, I've made that mistake
This is going so much faster than I anticipated at first. Like playing this makes me feel old, and it's an old game, so.
Yeah, it's and then now, okay, so here we are.
Oop, sorry.
It's all right. So now we're slowing down. We're getting there, and
I always forget that it's the other hatch that opens first.
And there's your power up there.
I don't know if I'm gonna get that. Yeah.
It prolonged things a little bit.
Prolong the inevitable curling towards death here.
Oh, someone's saying you can kill the wheels.
Oh.
That's cool. Good to know. All right, so
this is the first boss.
Oh, yeah.
Very quick. I've not gotten past that point. I'm going to try it one more time. Let's see how far I get. I feel like that's as far as I can get, and Frank is going to show us how it's done.
All right. And then I want you to take back over the adventure part, though, so hope you're... I'll get you through.
So after you beat that boss, it immediately becomes a different genre, or
completely? It just flips right into it, and you have a map. You're able to. So it's a lot like Zelda in that aspect. Metroid has the sci-fi aspects, blasters, power-ups, in a similar respect. And yeah, so it's really the best of three different worlds there. It's three of my very favorites. It's like Life Force mixed with Legend of Zelda, and those wheels. I guess you can kill them now.
Yeah,
but I don't know if you want to spend your time on that.
I was trying to shoot it. I was trying to shoot it, but it didn't seem like anything was happening. Maybe it just needs a lot of shots. Or what if the commenter who said that is just trolling us? That's also a possibility.
Oh, you're doing all right. Oh, check that power up. There you go. Full health. Check it out.
Nice.
Look at you.
And now to lose it all in like a second. Oh, god damn it. I thought I killed it. I didn't.
I would say maybe stay put to one side of the screen. Just take them out.
Yeah.
While avoiding the other ones. Oof. Oh, get the power up.
Oh, no. Oh, I have to shoot it first. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
this is good. You're going to this with a 3/4 life. That's a good start.
I don't know what I should be focusing on first, like the big ones, the smaller ones?
Whatever you can. I'd say just go back and forth, patternize it a little bit. Just avoid and shoot.
So we're playing this on
It's like
a.
Contra in this respect. It's like just take them out.
We're playing on a Xbox 360 controller, which feels wrong almost.
Too many buttons.
Well,
Check it out.
just like the ergonomics of it.
Hang in there. Hang in there.
I don't know how far we're gonna get here.
Check this
Oh,
check
shit.
this power up. Yeah, we needed that.
Well, maybe we'll actually get past this part. Probably not.
You got this.
But you know what?
I believe in you.
Hope springs eternal. Oh my god. I don't know, man.
Well, there's another one down.
Where? Oh, I
another-
thought you meant there's another health thing.
No, don't listen to me if that doesn't help.
Oh no, health. I thought it was another health thing.
Oh, look
Okay,
at you, look
just
at
a
you.
couple. All right.
There we
Holy
go.
shit.
See? Second time's a charm. There we go.
Yay.
All right, so this game, would you already say defines NES hard? Just that certain level of difficulty that just punishes you time and time again.
Yeah, I mean, at first I thought it was harder than it actually was, only because I couldn't get past that part, but, I guess we're learning something today. If someone is reading this, I must have failed. Is that you?
That's you. Now you've turned into a human,
Oh shit, I can move around.
and you're ready to go.
This is Star Naju. This Star Naju was our home, sorry. But we were invaded by evil life forms. Everyone except me was killed. I'm going to try to activate the self-destruct device. Where am I? If
You're on a planet.
If I fail, I would like you to do this task so it can't happen to any other race. The self-destruct mechanism is protected by a safety device, which is located in the underground corridors. Remove each seal and go deep inside Naju. Okay. If you destroy all 10 safety devices, the self-destruct sequence will be deactivated. I don't have much time. I hope this message will not be read by anyone. It will mean that I have failed.
The Japanese to English translations aren't always the best. And all right, so let's get started. Those 4 blocks up left, you can shoot them, I think, and they'll open up, and they're portals. And if you shoot some of them, you'll see different symbols on them, and that means you cannot enter them until you've unlocked that symbol. Now you're in the mix. Here we are.
Little, aliens, I guess?
Yep, little creatures, little bobs. And as you go along, you get power-ups. You can improve your guns. You get a plasma sword, if I recall correctly. And yeah, this is lots of things to discover.
Is that another portal? What? I will sell this to you in exchange for power chips. How many? I have 50 chips. I do not have enough.
You do not.
What is
But
this
check out
thing?
that little blue guy.
What happens if I shoot him?
Nothing. It's not like Zelda. It's not like, where you piss off the wizard and he starts throwing fire at you. But it kind of looks like the blue blob from Adventures of Lolo, which is another classic NES game maybe we'll get to someday. But I don't think it was made by the
I've
same
ever heard of
company.
that one.
So you do want to shoot the blocks, because once in a while they'll give you items. So maybe not the red one, but check out some of those.
I thought it was like red. That means you can shoot it, right?
It's a good way to load up on some supplies and some ships sometimes. Or in this case, nothing. But,
Oh, right. I can't shoot those, but I can shoot these ones. So tell me more about what you like about this game.
Well, just considering I don't have a ton of time to play modern games these days, I have a small child, and in general, so I like games that I can finish within, maybe if I'd spend a Saturday afternoon on a game, that's fine. That's just one day, in and out, or maybe 2 days if I'm playing an old school RPG once in a while. So I love the fact that I'm getting a lot of different genres in one game that I can pretty much take care of in a Saturday afternoon. So I think...
So how long is this game?
It's got 8 corridors, I believe, those are the flying levels. So you have to adventure here and you unlock them, and then once you get to that point, you go back to another flying stage. You just leveled up your life bar.
Oh, cool.
So you could take a little more hits, and that includes when you're flying around as well. Now, there is a map here, too, if you feel like you're getting lost already.
Yeah, I have no idea where I
If you hit
am.
start and or select, I can't remember which one, you feel free to check it out.
Holy shit, what's happening?
These are intense. Those are intense.
I'm
little
leaving.
Othello chips. So not start. So select is going to show you the map. And you see that flashing dot? Is
that where I'm supposed to
go? You need to go, but you might want to power up some things before you do that. You can get shield power-ups for your ship. I think if you just rush right into that, you're going to have the same problem you did starting this game off.
So when I get there, it becomes a ship segment?
Yep, it does, indeed.
Oop. It's a little hard to aim for whatever reason, I think, with this D-pad. But all right.
Ooh, little mini boss for you.
Oh no. Well, this is where I die.
You got this. It's not that hard. You got
What is that?
It's a. Okay, looks like it's a worm because that's a cloud of dirt. You know, it's kind of sort of it's like tremors where it's a sort
see,
of.
this is back when you had to use your imagination a little bit.
Yeah, although you can shoot the cloud of dirt, so that maybe it's. Not yet. You had to use your imagination. So, actually, Facebook folks here, tell us what you think this looks like.
I feel like everyone's just gonna be like, that looks like a dick.
Which, you know, you and I were thinking it, so it's just nice to put it out there. Let's just beat everybody to it. It looks like a dick.
Actually, it looks like I don't know, it has like a creepy clown smile.
A little bit.
Oh my god, how many are there?
Jeff Grubb says it's actually Danny DeVito. I don't know about that, but... All right.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, what was that?
What did you get? Let's see. Hit select and see if anything pops up on your menu there. Let's see. Attack and shield stays the same.
It was a icon of the blue little thing in the shop.
It's very likely you leveled up your life bar, which you did. You're now on 10.
Oh.
So not bad. So someone for Facebook Live, thank you, DJ Alexander. It's he says it's a spider.
Oh.
I can see that.
Well, yeah, when it turns in, like, I can see a spider when it like starts walking around.
Especially because you can actually hit it while it's doing that. So you see that square symbol there. Once you unlock the quarter with that, then you'll be able to go into that part of the map. But for right now, you can't.
All right, so should I go to the red square?
Do you feel ready?
I don't even know what that means in this context. I'm just gonna start walking in that direction. Okay, so things don't respawn.
I think they do eventually.
Oh, those do.
It takes a while. Or I don't think it has the same trick as Legend of Zelda, where if you leave one guy on the screen, it's gonna do that for you.
I hate these guys. They're too fast. They're like little hockey pucks.
Yeah. Well, you're still going to want to get some power-ups, though, so you're not going to want to just run right there. You're still going to want to grind a little bit.
Okay.
You know, like I said, if you don't level up at all your shields or your power, you're going to have the same issues in the flying stages. Oh, what was that?
Well, was there something
it's gone
there?
now.
Well,
it said it was flashing a power-up for you.
Oh.
And you missed it. It's gone now. The moment's gone.
Oh, shit. What are these, moths?
Take them out.
I can't hit any of them. So do you play this like every so often?
Yeah, I played it as a kid, and I definitely sucked at it back then. But then I got myself, I played it about a year or two ago, so that's why I'm a little mildly rusty on it, but it's definitely something I would love to revisit again, and maybe I'll play it when I get home tonight. That sounds like a good way to spend my night tonight.
Maybe
Last
you'll
night was
play
the
it
debates.
on stream.
Maybe. Oh, well, it depends on you. You're doing a good job now. But yeah, last night was the debates. Tonight's mindless video games. I think balancing out. Ooh, you'll want that.
Oh shit, the face, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll definitely want that.
Are these also spiders? I said... Nice, okay.
Now you have it. See, your gun's a little stronger now. So
Oh really?
You're gonna want.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Shoot now. You're gonna see your projectiles are a bit
Oop.
better.
Well, we're gone. Oh, I see. No, it's different. I'm shooting two things at once now.
Yeah. So there serves a purpose to killing things, and now you'll be able to take things out a little easier, which should make your life better.
Yeah, I'm taking those things out in one shot now. All right, I think after this I might head to the thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I put some weapons in these boxes.
Take them out of the boxes to use them. Some weapons have been stolen by some of the life forms. If you need these weapons, you will have to destroy the life forms. All the weapons need power chips. You must search for them.
So if you hit select, you see you have 100 chips. Now you do have a weapon. You see down there on the bottom under no use.
It says weapon power.
See where no use? That's
Oh.
your weapon. Every time you use that, it's going to take chips. So if you're trying to save up chips, you're not going to want to use that. But at the same time, it's going to get you out of some binds, good for some mini bosses, that kind of thing. If you're really in a pinch, maybe you'll want to spend those chips. So a little bit of strategy involved there too. You can choose your weapons. It's not like we're not talking like Mega Man level, pick the right weapon for the right gun, but you'll want to, it'll help you out a lot.
Is this another portal? Yeah. Something is... Oh, it's the same place. Oh, goddammit. Okay. I didn't realize that.
Right. Christopher's pointing out that it's like Fester's Quest for people who don't hate themselves. I would actually really agree with that. Fester's Quest is another game I played as a kid that my mother bought me because I loved Addams Family. And in general, the game it sucked. It should have been so much better. And it's similar to this, but it's got it's a little bit of a multi-genre thing. It's got this kind of gameplay, and you level up your guns, you level up your powers, but then you go into dungeons, and then once you go in, and you also go into houses, which have that. It was like one of the first NES games that have that sort of Doom-esque 3D, whatever you want to call it, perspective, but it was a mess. Oh, here you are. Are you ready for this?
What do I do here?
I believe you have to shoot the gate to open it.
Oh, I thought these things were like a thing that I could...
No, that's going to be your quarter where you're going to... So maybe you need a key.
Oh, okay.
Keep shooting it for a minute. See if it just takes a couple blasts to open. I can't remember at this point.
Huh.
Shoot the actual blue in the middle.
No.
No love. All right. Maybe you need to find a key.
All right. Where have I been? Have I been to I've been to all the blue spots, right?
I don't think it checks it off for you.
Oh, shit. So I really just do not know where I've been. Okay. I know I've been there. I want to go down a little bit. What's in here?
Yeah, folks on the stream are saying you should have fired into that gate. It didn't seem to work, but maybe you want to head back there and see. And just give it a good old college try.
All right, sorry guys.
It seems like maybe a few more blasts than we were given it need to be the way to go. I think the game just wants to make sure you're positive you want to go in. Not that gate, that blue in the middle. Shoot the hell out of it.
Really? Have to be really sure.
Yeah, let's be 100% positive, or else everybody in the comments can freak out.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay.
Yeah, wow.
It's like you gotta really make sure. Okay.
Here you go.
Now I'm turning back into the. I feel like I'm just gonna die here really quickly.
All right. Good luck. Oh, see, it's much slower now. It's giving you an actual...
Yeah, I might have a chance.
Now check out these
like
creepy...
dragons?
Yeah, they're fish.
Fish.
So yeah, they're like the terrible things that live in the deep sea, and they scare the crap out of me, and here they are in a video game. So maybe that's why I love this game so much. Maybe this is why I have a deep-seated fear of deep ocean critters.
So I started playing video games with the Super Nintendo when graphics were a little bit better, but I kind of like this idea that, like, if you started playing games like this as a kid, because you had to use imagination a little bit, like the potential for like how these things stayed rooted in your memory was more powerful, because it was like it wasn't just like a little, like it wasn't a blob. It was a whatever it was in your mind,
Yep, that's true. And then there are some games that did bridge that gap. If I keep referring to it, but Life Force, for example, was the stuff of nightmares.
Shit.
Dragons. Oh, there's a power-up coming up to the top of the screen there.
No, I'm dead. So does it start me at the very beginning now?
Let's see. I would hope you'd be able to continue.
I don't know, man. That seems like something for more modern games, but... Continue.
There you go. Yeah, push start. All right.
Oh, but then...
but you gotta make yourself
but I still have the... I still have the... Okay.
Good. Yeah, so this isn't... I don't know if you really get a game over here so much as you just have to keep on punishing yourself.
Alright, I think we're gonna give it one more try. We're gonna go over there again. I have the same power-ups that I already had, although I'm losing health right now just like walking through these enemies.
And it looks like your health, keep in mind your health does not restore when you go into the ship level, so you want to go into that with a full deck of cards, so to speak.
I don't know if I'm gonna...
Or you're doing okay. I mean, just You just
have
you
more
just
health than the last time.
If
probably.
you vigilantly collect the power ups in the
Oh, now it just opens. Okay.
Immediately that time.
Cool. And then if you want to try it out after that, by all means.
Okay.
So are we technically underwater right now then? Is that...
That's what it's giving you the impression. I don't think, adding that water effect would probably be a little too difficult. But yes,
Right.
there are seahorses, these anglerfish.
Well, I don't know, like... It could be like No Man's Sky, in which there are just kind of fish-looking things that fly through the sky.
Yeah, there you go.
They swim through the sky.
Yeah, there you go. Also, I love that you compared a 1988 Nintendo game to No Man's Sky. Oh, there's a power up.
Oh.
Do it.
Oh god, I should have been killing these things.
It's all right, full health. Just
Were these
avoid
like piranhas?
them. That's what they look like, totally like piranha.
What is that? There's another ship?
It's a stingray.
Oh.
Or maybe.
Shit.
So yeah, I think the deal is you're on a planet, as you remember, and when you go into these quarters, there's gonna be different aspects of the planet. So right now, you're technically you're I don't know if it's the core necessarily, but you're definitely in the underwater portion of the planet. And each level is a little
I
different.
find that term interesting, corridors. Is that just like common parlance for this genre? I mean, to clarify, this isn't really the sort of game that I've played all that much, which is why I'm asking. Like, I haven't really played shoot 'em ups. I feel like by the time I got into games, they kind of died down a little bit.
Yeah, it's quarters, levels. I mean, it is. Every game has its own.
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
Yeah.
What the? We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
No, get that power up. Maybe not.
Oh.
Yeah, you got full health. Oh no.
No.
Half health. But
Some health. More health. What is that? I like how some of the enemies in this game are just like kind of boring, and then some of them are really interesting. Oh god.
intense.
I'm gonna die. It's just gonna happen.
It's looking like it.
Yep. You wanna give it a try?
Ah, sure. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Alright, we're
Hard enough,
switching
we're gonna
off.
switch up, so give me a little bit of noise. If you want to keep an eye on the comments and cool stuff, you can drive me a little bit if I need to. All right, y'all. It's been a good year or two since I played it.
Make much use of was the button that lets you shoot like just continuously.
Oh, well, you know, that you wouldn't, unless you had a NES Advantage or a Max back in the day, you wouldn't have that.
Oh, is that like not native to the thing?
Oh, no. No, that's just and we're
The
playing this
emulator
through emulators, and we just map that. So, you know.
I didn't realize that.
But although if you had an NES Max or an Advantage or one of those peripherals, you could do that. So, but I mean, you know, that's insane, obviously. But the amount, the fire rate here.
Someone's saying you need more red landers before your main gun becomes good.
Okay. Oh. Okay, it's keys for other panels.
Yeah, people were saying go get more power-ups.
I could do that.
Man.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been easier to do for me. I mean, I've never played this game before, but Frank has. Would have been easier if I'd known where I had been before, because then it's like, oh, I don't want to go back to the places that I've already been.
When I say NES hard, though, Zelda didn't give you that either. You've played the original Legend of Zelda too, right?
Yeah. I mean, a while back, but yeah.
Alright. Nothing there. Alright. So yeah, I'll get a few more power-ups and see what happens.
Christopher says, I loved this game as a kid. Robert says there are at least 3 more bosses on this map. Or like mini bosses, right?
Oh yeah.
'Cause we encountered 1.
Just the one, which was the dick spiders. These guys.
Someone's saying back in the day you just had to figure it out. There was no YouTube.
Yep. It's very true.
I think it's interesting how often that's a part of the experience of playing games now, where I'm like, well, I can't figure this out. I don't feel like I'm gonna miss anything if I look it up and then I just go on YouTube. It happens. It depends on what sort of game it is too, because like, you know, sometimes I feel like you reach a frustration level in which like you're not going to gain anything by like smashing your head against whatever it is that you're.
And then you're supposed to be having fun, so if you're not having fun anymore, that defeats the whole purpose of playing the game. But this is definitely a bit of one of those where the fuck do I go kind of games.
Although it is interesting too, right? Because like a lot of people, their entire consumption of a game is watching it on YouTube. Like that, a fandom can form around a game for like thousands and thousands of people who have never played the game.
Yeah, that's culture for you. And especially given the availability of some of these games, there's some people that still collect the cartridges and have a hard time getting a hold. I don't know if I can kill these with these guns. Let's show folks our special weapon here. Nope. Okay. It's doing nothing. I hear that little ding noise, which indicates that it's shielding. Okay.
Charles says, I forget how early you get it, but the wave gun is a good rapid-fire special weapon. You can angle it slightly left-right when doing corridors.
I remember the wave gun. And again, just folks at home, while I have played this game, it has been a very long time, a good year or two, so I'm a little rusty as well.
I mean, I feel like a year or two ago isn't that long, considering how old the game is.
Yeah, it's true. But as far as the specifics and mechanics and where the hell I should be going to level things up, it's not muscle memory. I mean, you give me Legend of Zelda or Metroid, and I'll remember that because I played that often. I own that one. This was just a rental as a kid, and it was a gamble too.
Someone in the comments was saying I can't even remember how many times I asked my parents to let me rent this game.
The box was always awesome for it. P.S. The blocks here are mildly swastika-esque. I'm just going to point that out. That's never noticed that before. That's pretty dark.
Someone was saying, contest the idea that you just had to figure it out back in the day. They're saying that people called the hotline.
The Nintendo Power Hotline, that's correct.
Yeah, there was an interview somewhere, and I'm sorry I would cite it, but I don't remember where it was, but it was an interview with the, guidance counselors or whatever, the Nintendo people who helped you when you...
Nintendo guidance counselors.
Yeah, when you called them, and they had, this big binder with all the information in it. And, I think it was a video, and they were going, through the pages and stuff. It's really interesting.
Back to the swastikas. And those chips do not help your health any, let me tell you. Not the chips, those creatures in the previous room. But yeah, I remember that. You can call up the Nintendo Power Hotline and talk to folks, but at a very big premium cost of, I think, $4.99 a minute.
Yeah, I wonder how much money they made off of that.
I never called it.
Start investigating.
I never called it. I always just used Nintendo Power when I needed to, and then they didn't give you full walkthroughs either.
You gotta think, in today's age, wikis are so huge, they drive so much traffic, and for certain game sites, when they do post about how to do things in games, those drive a lot of traffic too. So I'm wondering, how many people called those hotlines? How much money did they make? It must have been a lot. That's just my guess, but who knows? Yeah, it's interesting to chart the progress of seeking help with games too, because it went from hotlines and then stuff started being posted on the internet, and there were game facts and people devoting so many hours to just writing up the tips and walkthroughs themselves, years and years.
It's a lot cheaper now to get the help you need.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like GameFAQs has kind of died down. I mean, they have an audience and it's dedicated, and I've just a year and a half ago, maybe, there was an entire debate with Undertale being the best game ever, and that came from GameFAQs, but I feel like on the whole, that's died down quite a bit, and now it's mostly either wikis or YouTube, people writing walkthroughs on wikis, or just playing stuff with no commentary on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. There's definitely some videos for this too. I think I showed you one or two of them to sort of get yourself in the mindset for it. I think I'm going to try to get my life Mac. Oh, check this out. Here we are. Motherload. I'm going to improve my life standing here and maybe take on that corridor and see what happens. All right, here we go.
Aaron Carver says, feels good to see it get attention. Most people have never heard of it. Been my favorite game since I was 10.
Awesome. That's great to hear. This is what I want to do. Once in a while, I'm gonna try to see if we. Oh, hey, check that out! I got something. Did not do much. Is it just faster speed? Gun speed. Oh, yeah, there we go. Whew. Not screwing around. Anyway, so I want to make this a thing. I would love to play some more of these games. Everybody's played Mario 3. Everybody's played Legend of Zelda. We can extend this to Super NES. I just love the idea of giving some of these semi-obscure games. I don't have 150. I need 50 more chips to get that.
Yeah, and I mean, I just like the idea of playing older games on streams because more people have played them than, some of the unreleased games that we can feature sometimes.
That's true.
And also, there's just this ridiculous hacking community or modding community for some classic games. Like, we could dedicate.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just downgraded my gun like a big old dummy.
Oh no!
That's all right. I'll live. Carry on. Sorry, there's a dedicated audience for this, you were saying. It sounds like.
There's just... We could dedicate so many streams just to Mario 64 mods or hacks or whatever. We did Toad Hell... What was that, last week?
That was last week.
Yeah, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are people who are still modding that game now in 2016. I'm hoping to interview some of those people for Kotaku.com, and maybe we'll have an article on that. But it's kind of cool to see these older games still have such a dedicated fan base and community. And it doesn't even matter what time it is. There's probably someone modding something into Doom. There's always someone modding something into the original Doom.
Yeah. Like the Tim Allen one or the Jerry Seinfeld one. I can't believe I downgraded my gun. That was dumb. That's the one thing I don't like about Fester's Quest as well, is you have a gun and a whip in Fester's Quest, and if you touch the wrong thing...
Robert says that was a save point.
It was, which I'm not too worried about saving. We're not going to be playing this particular instance of it probably after this. So no problem there, but yes, there was a save point. The gun thing. So Fester's Quest had the same problem. Downgrading, it's hard to say why that would ever be useful in a game like this.
Oh, someone's saying you didn't downgrade, you got your chips back, and someone's saying go back.
Go back?
So yeah, people are saying fill your chips, go back. There's also a delay between when we see the comments and
about 5-10 seconds, maybe a little longer depending on the moment. So here's where there's some... Oh, hey. I don't know. Maybe I didn't downgrade my gun. It's shooting fast now, which is nice, but the...
Yeah, look at the speed at which you're destroying that stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not even using autofire. See, this is auto... Actually, autofire sucks. This is autofire.
In comparison to the actual thing.
It's the same. But autofire does nothing.
People are saying go back to the chips. That room of blue chips will fix the weapon.
Okay. Oh, right. I see. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, it's been a while. Thank you for your patience. And that's the save point again.
I have the face of that character. It's so unlike the rest of the character designs.
I know, it's
except
so
maybe
goofy.
You. Oh, someone was saying earlier too that they didn't get why people would freak out about Samus being a girl when this game did it first or something like that.
This game is after Metro? I can't remember the date. Can you look that up?
That was the comment, but maybe they were just highlighting
I thought
that
Metroid
they liked
was
that this
86.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I can't remember. It's just going off memory here now.
I was just reading the comment. But yeah, it's cool that these games featured, women.
Oh, absolutely. I do need to restore my chips. So, there it is. Okay, you guys are right. Thank you so much. We're back to 100 chips and we're feeling good. But I think we're ready to take on that flying level. Let's do it.
I'm looking forward to seeing how you do.
Thanks.
Well, I feel like
no
you'll do better than I did. I'm assuming. I hope so.
All right, let's see. It was that corridor over there that's flashing? Let's go over there. Oh, okay. So what I did buy was a new power-up, which... Yeah, someone's saying
go buy the 100 chip weapon. And someone's saying, there you go, back to full firepower.
I would love to buy the 150 chip weapon, but... Where's that chip room? So this I don't mind it, but to some I can see where they're doing this, killing the random blocks and random creatures might get a bit repetitive, but that's why they're going to throw you a flying level every now and then.
I think it depends on what you're into, because sometimes people like doing repetitive things in games because it's like almost meditative.
Exactly. I would concur.
Yeah, like it depends on how a game is designed. Sometimes doing the same thing over and over again can be like just a thing that's enjoyable for whatever reason,
I'm so happy right now. I think I do want to take on, before I power up anything else, I'm going to take it on. I'm feeling lucky. And just for anybody joining, I want to show some folks some different stuff. Here we are.
Yeah, people keep bringing Blockbuster back up.
Blockbuster Video?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they would rent it? Yeah, I got it from just a local chain, Joe's Video in Goshen, New York. If anybody's from that area, that's where I grew up, and that's where I rented this game. And the thing that was amazing about renting games is you would finish up all your homework, beg your mom for $5 or save up your money or whatever, and you would rent the game, and this was your weekend. If the game sucked, which it often did,
you would still play it.
You would have to play it.
Yeah, because you paid for it.
Oh, God, the amount of times I played, like, the Karate Kid game.
An angry, like, going back to Blockbuster, like, I want a refund or
that's
whatever.
Not going to work. They would just laugh at you. Yeah. Buyer beware, man.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I feel like when I rented games, so much was dictated on the cover of the cartridge, and I guess often that meant that I would just end up playing licensed games. But to be fair, I feel like licensed games back then were better, and if not better, they were at least prettier because the sprites were like so beautiful or whatever, for like pretty much any game that you could name.
There weren't a lot of unlicensed games for the NES or SNES. It was all like usually super religious games, or Gauntlet, I remember, was one of those Tengen games. There weren't a ton of unlicensed things, which is great. So there was some sort of quality control, but that's not true, though. There's this infamously terrible game company, LJN, who had the rights to do every single movie game ever. You name it. Horror, we're talking. They would do Nightmare on Elm Street, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, any movie-themed game.
I didn't know you could shoot that eye thing.
You can, not very. It takes a lot of hits.
What is that supposed to be?
There we go.
Just like a deep terror, like a
deep sea terror,
deep water terror.
I would guess so. I love the seahorses. All right, I don't need to shoot now. Sometimes it just like doesn't hurt. You just keep your hand on the trigger and just keep shooting.
I felt bad shooting the seahorses because I feel like they don't say evil to me. Like they're just like a cool fish.
Meanwhile, the piranha, that mouth,
fuck
right?
Those guys.
That's profiling.
I like that they're like almost Halloween-y.
Just in time for Halloween, folks. Oh my god.
You're doing good though. You have plenty of health.
Thanks.
Also, those stingrays have, look at their faces. They're just like angry.
They are pretty goddamn evil.
Of course,
looking.
you would shoot those. Like they look evil.
Whew. All right, this sounds like boss time.
Oh man, we didn't get this far before.
Oh no, just kidding.
Chris
that was a tease.
I worked at Blockbuster when I was 16. What shit? Sorry, I'm like trying to scroll to the comments.
Oh, it already went away.
Yeah. Well, there are still video rental stores depending on.
Are there?
Yeah,
no
there totally are. I know in San Francisco there was one near my house, my old house, and but I think it was like community funded. Like it was sort of one of those things where like they wanted to preserve the past sort of deal. So it wasn't so much that you went there because you, I don't know.
So like our stream today, it was very nostalgia centric in that way. I can respect that. All right.
Like it was half.
Check this guy out.
Movie rental and half coffee place, and I feel like the coffee place funded it more than the rental movie part. This is a cool enemy. It's the eye. That was what you were seeing earlier when I was like, what is that?
Oh no, that's a different eye. Everything's got big giant eyes in this game.
Robert says, I'm going home from work to play this night.
All right, thank you. This is what I was hoping. People would just be reminded, and if they hadn't played it before, they would give it a shot. All right.
yeah,
right. There it is.
Chad brings up that there's still red box, and I do see the red boxes.
It's true. Small
everywhere.
towns, probably. Do you see them in New York?
Yeah, well, I haven't seen one in New York personally, but I saw them in San Francisco. Yeah, I forgot about red boxes, but those are definitely still a thing. What is it like? A single day rental or a single night rental?
I've never participated in a red box, so I wouldn't know. I couldn't know.
Franklin says, "God, I love that game so much. I miss it."
Oh, and look, now I'm able to go with where the moon. I unlocked the moon doors.
Oh.
So that unlocks a whole new world, which we'll only show a minute or two of because I think we're almost out of time.
All right.
But I would love to give just a quick demo of that.
Sure.
And we do have some new weapons, so let's actually check some of those out, just because at this point. So we have this item here, and there it is. So it's a little sonic pulse.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's cool. And then we have this, which we got from destroying the corridor, and it's a shield. And it costs 3 chips per blast, so notice now my gun has downgraded. Well, yeah, it's strategy. Don't use it all willy-nilly. And that's set to the A button. So your B button is your regular blast. Your A button is your special. So you can lock anything and just keep it on. And I love this little subtle arrow. It's better than the swastika we saw earlier.
So we have a Norwegian in the chats asking what Redbox is, and I think it's just like a place where you can go rent movies, right? But like no one mans it. It's literally like just kind of like this phone booth-esque.
It's like a soda machine. Almost.
Yeah, it's a soda machine. Sorry. Sort of like that. So, you know, I think it's like more efficient than having a full-on store with like a person in it. It's like automated.
It's automated, taking away people's livelihoods. That's cool. It's strange. So you choose a movie.
A day.
Yeah, but you don't always have the. Oh, look, we were going to buy this earlier, but check it out for free.
Nice.
I will show you guys that one. So it's the multi-directional thing, I believe. It's sonic pulses, and wow, it doesn't do much.
You're being complimented on your skill. Someone just said that you're better than they are at this game.
Oh, thanks. It's all pattern recognition. Alright. Oh. Come on. It's like the rocks from Zelda, equally annoying. Oh boy.
I was like, carrot? Giant carrot?
I'd say squid, because I think we're still underwater.
Squid. Oh, I see it now. I was looking at it wrong. And again, it's kind of funny how much comes down to perspective and how you interpret the sprites and stuff.
Yeah, I'd say we're still underwater. Save point, we're no good. No need there. That's cool to know. Oh no, not again.
Eric Sweat says this game needs a remake.
It does. That'd be great. I would love to see. Although you gotta be careful with the remakes. I've heard mixed things. There was a DuckTales remake that I think some people liked, some people didn't like. Oh, look at those little sea spiders or sea crabs.
Yeah, I feel like there was so much hype when the remake for DuckTales was announced, and then it was out, and I feel like I didn't really hear about it much anymore.
I mean, I loved when we had the virtual console, so the games were unchanged. They would just be as you remember them, as you played them, end of story. But yeah, remakes could be cool if they keep the original spirit. I think. What's the game that came out recently on 3DS that has a Shovel Knight, which I started playing and I banned it because I don't play my 3DS as much as I should? Oh boy. All right, guys, we'll give this a shot one way or the other, and that'll be it for today, I think.
Yeah, 3DS is a good commute.
I just forget to take it with me, and I try to spend that time reading, so it's either reading or gaming. And if I were being a responsible adult, it would be reading. But I'm trying. It's nice to have a little time.
I try to read on the subway, but I feel like I can't do it if I'm standing up, and I end up standing up most of the time.
And I use a Kindle for that for the most part, and that's where that comes in handy. You can use a Kindle. I feel like you're not gonna be able to read like a giant epic fantasy book while you're standing on the train. No, I'll give you that.
So I think mostly I end up just listening to podcasts now.
Okay. I'm big on the music. It's usually just enough time to listen to a decent record, as long as it's not too long.
Yeah, I tried playing games on my phone, but I feel like more often than not, I'll just get motion sickness for whatever reason, but I won't if I'm reading. I don't know why, but...
This one's much harder than the previous.
Robert says, spiders multiply if not killed.
Whoa. Oh, good thing I killed it. All right, so this particular water corridor is not fucking around.
See, I
it's a
feel
little
like
faster too. It feels like.
starfish. I wouldn't want to kill a starfish either.
Hey, it's kill or be killed in this planet. Kill or be killed in the Guardian
It's a
Legend.
different colored piranha now.
Oh boy. Oh, phew, needed that. Those stingrays, if you don't shoot them at the second they go to the top of the screen, it's not happening.
Yeah, lots and lots of eyeballs, like you said.
What?
I'm just gonna imagine they're shooting you with fish eggs.
That seems about right. Little caviar.
Yeah.
Oof, all right,
Here
we're
we
gonna do
go.
this boss and then we're gonna wrap it. I got let's psych up. I love the alarm bells too.
Oh
boy.
no.
Oh no, this will not
What's
go
that,
well.
like a big ball of seaweed?
Perhaps an anemone, perhaps.
Huh.
It's not a jellyfish, although it could be inspired by. Actually, this one isn't so bad. This is just more about it's got a pretty simple pattern. This also reminds me of Fester's Quest. The creatures were similar, and they were on a pattern like this, and you just have to whip them.
Surprised. I feel like the first boss looked harder than this one, but maybe it just looks easier because I'm not playing it, and I would be having a hard time if I were playing.
I don't know, hard to say. I actually, when I warmed this up to get this going, I died a few times in the first stage too, so don't feel bad.
It seems like you're doing well. Like,
I got this.
bots is just gonna like unleash
It
its
does take a
second form
million
or
hits.
something. Like,
I remember the final boss of this was impossible, and it took me a good hour to just continually, even fully powered up, was intense. So I won't spoil that. You're gonna have to play it for a couple hours on a Saturday if that's what you want to do. Oh, come on. All
there
right.
you go. Nice.
Cool.
So what do you think? Did this scratch your nostalgia itch?
For this week, at least.
Yeah, we'll try to do more vintage game streams every so often. We are heading into like review season, which means all the big fall games. So we'll have a nice mix of games that are new or games that are not out yet with the classics. So you guys have that to look forward to. We will be back streaming tomorrow and
Really?
again
Oh, we
on
will.
Friday. Well, we won't be streaming, but Kotaku will be
That's
streaming.
true.
So
All right, well, then it doesn't count if it's not you anyway. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thanks for scratching my nostalgic itch. Patricia, thanks for being a great guinea pig.
I ended up liking the game more than I thought I would.
Glad to hear that. Great, I will...
Oh, the spiders.
oh, yeah, there they are. Let's see if they'll multiply. There we go. You're right.
All right.
And on that note, oh, God.
Oh, God, the spiders. Well, bye, guys.